Hola chicos y bienvenidos a la primera lección del vocabulario para Español 4. Puedes encontrar toda la lista del vocabulario en las páginas 3 y 4 en el libro del texto. Entonces agarren el libro y ya empecemos. The objectives for this chapter's vocabulary are to learn how to make introductions, to get to know someone, to ask for information, to ask for help, to ask for pardon, to say goodbye, and to make some exclamations in response to others. This is your responsibility. In your notebook, in your spiral notebook, you need to open to a clean sheet of paper. In the top margin, write the title. In this case, it's Amigos y amistades. Then, draw a line down the middle of your paper. As you listen, you're going to write down the missing words and phrases on the left side of the paper. This is going to be any of the missing words or phrases that you may see in the dialogues. Following that, you're going to write down the answers or whatever answers you think would be correct to any of the practice activities. After you listen, on the right-hand side of your paper, choose 10 words and expressions and write a statement using them in Spanish. This is what it should look like. The top margin, amigos y amistades, then any words that you are guessing from the dialogues, any practice activities on the left side. On the right side, choose 10 words or expressions from your vocab, this case on pages 3 and 4 of your textbook, and write a statement or question using them in Spanish. You do not need to translate your statements. Let's begin. So, you walk into Spanish class and you see a new student. So you're going to talk to her. You might say, Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Graciela. She says, Hola, yo soy Rosa. What do you think an appropriate response would be for her to say to you? Check out what are your options at the top of page 3. That's right. She might say, Mucho gusto en conocerte. You respond, El es mío. What do you think fits there? You got it. Placer. El placer es mío. And then how would you ask her how she is, or you just want to open up a conversation with her? Yep. ¿Qué tal? So she responds, Bien. And she wants to know some information from you. So check out the 5th box on page 3 of your textbook. She says, Bien, me something, ¿dónde está la sala de señorita Dexter? She wants to know information. So what do you think she might ask? ¿Me puedes explicar dónde está la sala de señorita Dexter? You respond, Claro, está en el corredor B. ¿Quieres acompañarme? Yo voy para allá ahora mismo. Turn to page 4. What do you think an appropriate response would be? Probably something like this. Estupendo! So let's listen to it all in action. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Graciela. Hola, yo soy Rosa. Mucho gusto en conocerte. El placer es mío. ¿Qué tal? Bien. ¿Me puedes explicar dónde está la sala de señorita Dexter? Claro, está en el corredor B. ¿Quieres acompañarme? Yo voy para allá ahora mismo. ¡Estupendo! Okay, so now let's pretend you're at a market and you have some questions you want to know about what products a particular vendor is selling. So you approach the vendor and you might say, Hola y buenos días. The vendedor says, Hola, ¿en qué? What might be an appropriate response for him to say? Why don't you check out the 3rd box on page 3? Yep. ¿En qué puedo servirle? Remember, he's using the le for usted because he doesn't know you. Unlike Rosa in the previous dialogue, where you are equal, you are peers. She's your friend. So you say you want to know what something is. So what might you say to find out what something is? Check out the box that says para solicitar información. Yep. ¿Qué es esto? What is that? The vendedor responds, es una fruta que se llama cherimoya. Es deliciosa y peligrosa. But you don't remember what peligrosa means. So you ask him, ¿qué? Same box. You got it. ¿Qué quiere decir peligrosa? So he responds, no debes comer las semillas porque te pueden causar daño. Check out page 4 and think about what an appropriate reaction might be to what he's told you. Probably something like this. No me diga. So let's listen to it all together. Hola y buenos días. Hola, ¿en qué puedo servirle? ¿Qué es esto? Es una fruta que se llama cherimoya. Es deliciosa y peligrosa. ¿Qué quiere decir peligrosa? No debes comer las semillas porque te pueden causar daño. No me diga. So now let's practice some situations. So what would you say if you're meeting a person for the first time, you want to know how to say something in Portuguese, you need to ask a friend for a favor, you're asking permission to go into someone's office, you're welcoming a friend into your home, you would like to speak with someone, you just interrupted a conversation in the hallway, or you're saying goodbye to your friends after school. Number 1 through 8 on the left-hand side of your paper, and choose some expressions, words, or phrases that you might use to respond to those from page 3. Pause the video and resume when you're ready to go on. Now, let's talk about some exclamations. Check out the top of page 4. Look at the following situations and decide which exclamations might best fit these situations. Number 1 through 7 on the left-hand side of your paper, and jot down which exclamations you think would best fit in these situations. Okay, that's it. Hasta mañana.